Thank you, everyone, and welcome to Soccerex USA 2019. We are officially underway. This is the third event held here in the USA, the second one in a row held here in the beautiful city of Miami. My name is Alejandro Berry. I'm a sports anchor for TUDN. This is my second consecutive Soccerex, hoping for many more, obviously, because it is a real privilege being here. And I say that it is a privilege because I know where I'm at. Simply put, this is the most important, the most influential soccer expo in the world. Throughout the next couple of days, we will be surrounded by people that make things happen in our business. And we'll have the opportunity to talk to them, we'll have the opportunity to hear them, and we have the chance to learn from them as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, if soccer is your business, this is the place to be. Well, it's going to be an interesting couple of days, especially because we've had a very busy year on this side of the planet. From the Women's World Cup, where the US national team won the fourth championship title. Well done, ladies, of course. To Mexico winning its 8th Gold Cup title as well. The Copa Libertadores final is just around the corner between Flamengo and River Plate. Also obviously, the Sabalero Sudamericana final. What a fantastic moment that was. And the Under-17 World Cup in Brazil that just finished off. No era penal, by the way. Otra vez. But anyway, I'm very glad to be here. It's very exciting. And the city of Miami is very happy to be hosting Soccerex once again because honestly, the city of Miami has always been crazy about sports. We have baseball, we have basketball, we have NFL, we have hockey. Something was missing though. Something was missing, but come next year, not anymore. Come next year, Inter Miami will be making its debut in the MLS season. That is amazing news for all of us. We'll be hearing from Jorge Mas, by the way, later on in the day, one of the club's owners, and we'll be hearing by Mr. Don Garber as well, MLS commissioner. But before we do, let me get the ball rolling, let me get things started, let me introduce the dignitaries I have on stage here with me today. We have Joe DeGrossa, chairman of Soccerex. We have also Philippe Mojo, General Secretary for Concacaf. The Honorable Carlos Jimenez, Mayor of Miami-Dade County. And Rolando Aedo, Chief Operating Officer of Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau. Mr. Joe DeGrossa, Chairman of Soccerex, is up first. Please welcome me to the podium.
Well, that's a hard act to follow, but I'll try my best. Welcome, everyone, to Soccerex USA 2019. I'd like to be among the first to welcome you here. 2019 represents our second event here in Miami. We had our inaugural event last year, and this is our second of what we hope will be many events in the future. We're in the Magic City, a place I call home, and I'm truly honored to welcome you all here today. I'd like to give a special welcome to Mayor Jimenez. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And of course, Commissioner Garber. Thank you, Commissioner. The Men's World Cup in 2026 will undoubtedly have a profound effect on soccer in the region, especially here in Miami, as did the summer's Women's World Cup had on the global game. And our challenge will be to ensure that the tournament creates a legacy that further inspires the growth of this beautiful game across North America. At Soccerex, our love for soccer is truly at the heart of everything we do. And we are committed to supporting its growth and its long-term presence in the region, not only in the Americas, but throughout the world. And this is part of a strategy built around delivering significant events in the key markets around the world, both here in the Americas, Europe, and China, where we have our 3 signature events. We are proud to partner with the leagues and governing bodies responsible for the tremendous growth of soccer. And I'd like to especially thank Concacaf, the Mexican Football Federation, MLS, NWSL, USL, and US Soccer for their continued support for Soccerex USA. And I'd also like to thank our international partners, our exhibitors, delegates, and supporters, in particular our global partners, La Liga, Oeiras Valley in Portugal, and Tottenham Sport, and our event partner, TUDN. Just as 2020 is important for Miami and MLS, the year will also be a particularly significant one for Soccerex. In April, we will begin a year-long celebration leading up to our 25th anniversary. The milestone anniversary marks a quarter century of bringing together the global soccer industry and community and providing industry professionals with a variety of unique business platforms to help build and strengthen relationships. We are very proud of our heritage, having connected over 70,000 industry professionals through 47 events in 21 different countries. To all those that have been part of this unparalleled journey, I simply want to say thank you. As Soccerex moves forward, we invite you all to be part of our exciting future, starting with the event here today in Miami. So finally, I'd like to welcome you all. I hope you all use this opportunity to make new friendships, to rekindle old friendships, and to get the very best out of this event. We're all here to help you and support you here at Soccerex, and we hope you enjoy the event, and we hope you enjoy this beautiful city of Miami, which I call home. So thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman of Soccerex, Joe DeGrosa. And now, at the podium, Philippe Mojo, General Secretary for Concacaf.
Thank you, Alejandro, and good morning, everybody. Welcome to chilly Miami. Joe, thank you for welcoming everybody to Miami and to Soccerex. And on behalf of Concacaf and the football industry as a whole, I want to welcome everyone to Soccerex here in Miami. This event provides a fantastic opportunity to come together and share knowledge and insights across business and sport. And we believe, being based here in Miami, Miami is a perfect base for it. This city operates as a hub for our entire region, allowing federations, leagues, clubs, and partners from across the Americas and the Caribbean to be here to be part of the conversation about the future of this great sport. 2019 has been an amazing year for soccer in this region. The sport really is thriving. In the women's game, as Alejandro mentioned, the US national team were impressive, bringing home the FIFA World Cup for the 4th time. And we were very proud at Concacaf of the performances of Canada and Jamaica representing us. Also at Concacaf, we launched a new strategy for women's football. It's called Concacaf W. And we're determined in 2020 to provide more competitive opportunities than ever for women and girls across our region. 2019 included an expanded 16 Nations Gold Cup with great soccer and storylines to match. For example, Curaçao and Haiti reached the latter stages of a competition, which culminated with Mexico and the US playing a fantastic final at Soldier Field with 68,000 people and a game watched by more than 8 million people in the United States on Fox and Univision. I think that number alone illustrates the huge interest in the game here in North America. We also started our Concacaf Nations League, and the group stage of our first edition just concluded. It was a competitive and compelling 102 games attended by more than 300 fans across our region. And we're very much looking forward to the finals to be played in June 2020 with the group winners of League A, Mexico, the United States, Honduras, and Costa Rica. On the club side, the game continues to go from strength to strength. At this event last year, we unveiled the new Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League brand. And what a year it was for that competition. The final saw arch rivals Monterrey and Tigres complete over 2 legs for the title of the region's best, and Monterrey running out winners after a gripping encounter, and now having the opportunity to represent CONCACAF in the FIFA Club World Cup to be played in December in Qatar. And I can't reference clubs without mentioning the exciting project that's happening here in Miami. Mr. Jorge Mas and what he's doing with football here is fantastic. This city is very excited about the prospect of an MLS team coming here, and I believe Inter Miami has the potential to follow the likes of LAFC and Atlanta United in making a big impact on the league and soccer in the region in a short space of time. And while the last year has brought many highs for football in the region, the future can deliver even more. The prospect of an expanded FIFA Club World Cup can make competing on the global stage an achievable goal for several clubs across our region. As interest in club and international football continues to grow, I believe CONCACAF and all key stakeholders are very well placed to take advantage of the benefits of a FIFA Club World Cup in 2026. An incredible 7-year we have ahead of us. I want to finish by thanking the Mayor of Miami, Mr. Carlos Jimenez, and also Rolando Edo of GMCVB for supporting this event, and certainly to Soccerex, Rita Revi, and GACP Chairman Joe DaGrossa for bringing it here to Miami and committing it to having it here in Miami for a long time. And I wish you a wonderful success at this conference. I hope you all enjoy it. I certainly will. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Felipe. Now let's hear it for the Mayor of Miami, Mr. Carlos Jimenez.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're enjoying your stay here in Miami-Dade if you're from out of town. Thank you, Alejandro. It's great to be here this morning. On behalf of our 2.8 million residents and more than 16 million tourists who visit Miami-Dade County each year, I want to welcome Soccerex 2019 to our great community. Our residents come from more than 150 countries, and they speak more than 60 languages, so that we have hundreds of thousands of local representatives from most of the nations that belong to the great organizations taking part in Soccerex today. I want to thank all of those groups for being here, including the MLS, the USSF, and the FMF, along with the Confederation of North, Central American, and Caribbean Association Football. I also wanted to give a big shout out to the National Women's Soccer League, which is the only women's league attending this week, so we're very proud to have you here with us. Thanks also to John Christic, who headed up the UBC bid for the US, Canada, and Mexico. As for our local partners, I want to thank Jorge Mas and the Beckham team, along with the Hard Rock Stadium and the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau for all their work. We're really glad to have Soccerex holding its conference in Miami-Dade for the 2nd year in a row, and we aim to keep it in Miami-Dade County from here on out. Last year, you got to see Marlins Park, and now you're here at Turnberry, so you're getting a pretty good idea of the range of venues our county has to offer, and we have much more in the works. Miami-Dade has an excellent track record of hosting world-class events, world-class sporting events. We have been home to 10 Super Bowls. Soon we'll become the first location to host a record-breaking 11th game when Super Bowl 54 takes place here on February 2nd, marking the end of the 100th anniversary of the NFL. American football is not soccer, but as you know, there's a growing soccer base in the United States that is ready to be expanded right here in Miami-Dade County. We also have the experience of hosting other world-class annual sports events for more than 3 decades. We have planned and managed the Miami Open, the tennis tournament, which a lot of people call the 5th Grand Slam, which has brought fans to South Florida every year since 1987 for world-class tennis. And we have hosted 4 BCS National Championship games here in Miami-Dade County. So we're primed for major expansion of soccer in Miami-Dade County, and we look forward to partnering with you to make that vision a reality. And we look forward to being a host, God willing, to a World Cup soccer game here, or games here in Miami in 2026. And we're going to make a strong bid to make that a reality. Now I'm going to speak briefly in Spanish before I turn the floor over to our next speaker. Buenos días. Estoy muy contento de estar aquí hoy para darle la bienvenida a Soccerex a nuestra comunidad. Tenemos 2.8 millones de residentes del condado de Miami-Dade que representan más de 150 países y hablan más de 60 idiomas. Así que tenemos a miles de representantes de la mayoría de las naciones que forman parte de las organizaciones que están aquí hoy. Gracias a todos ustedes por estar aquí con nosotros. Además, quiero reconocer a nuestros compañeros locales, al señor Jorge Mas, el grupo Beckham, el Estadio Hard Rock y el Buró de Convenciones de Gran Miami por todo su trabajo. Estamos muy orgullosos de tener esta conferencia de Soccerex en Miami-Dade nuevamente este año y que se repita. Dios me los bendiga a todos, que bendiga a nuestro condado de Miami-Dade. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. May God continue to bless our great county, Miami-Dade. Thank you.
The mayor of Miami-Dade, Mr. Carlos Jimenez. And now, buckle up. We have a huge surprise for you guys. Mr. Rolando Aedo, Chief Operating Officer of Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Wow, what expectation. It's just little old me. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami. Bem-vindos for those Brazilians. Bienvenue for our fellow French Canadians. I don't know much about the business of soccer. You guys are the experts. But this is what I do know, that soccer has brought some of the most joyous moments in my life. I actually, and I even get choked up thinking about it, I actually met my Brazilian wife as she was cheering on Fluminense in Rio many years ago. And last year I had the chance to see my son compete for the state championship at his high school soccer game. So I have amazing moments, and soccer has really touched me in a very personal way. But it's about the business of soccer and what you guys do for us. We are so thankful to Joe for bringing this conference for 2 years. We're hoping at least through 2026, if not beyond that. Joe and I happen to be neighbors in one of the most special neighborhoods of Miami. And we're really excited about the potential of what we can do when we work together. We're working together, this conference in this amazing new facility. Under the leadership of Mayor Jimenez and our county commission, we are making investments in tourism infrastructure to bring not only conferences like this, but world-class events. We have practically a new airport. We have an amazing new port terminal that is being built as we speak. We have 60,000 hotel rooms. We'll have another 10,000 hotel rooms soon. There's a train station that has been recently approved just a few blocks away to bring people from downtown Miami into the northern part of our community. So there's a lot of positive things that are happening in our community. I think this facility is just yet another example But I did want to put an exclamation point on something very important. Yes, we have been blessed to have 10 Super Bowls. We've had major tennis tournaments, but every event we treat like our first. So our commitment to you, and hopefully you're experiencing that today with Soccerex, and hopefully for many years to come, every time that Soccerex comes back will be like that first time, Joe. Every time the Super Bowl comes back will be like that first time. And when the World Cup comes to Miami in 2026, it will be that first time. Because what makes us extra, extra special is not just our beautiful facilities, but it's the passion of our people. And I think that's what makes us the most interesting community, the most global city in the world. And that's why Soccerex belongs here for many years to come. So thank you again. And with that, I'd be remiss that with that little event that's going to happen in 2026, we wanted to give you a sneak peek. I know you guys will be very busy for the next couple of years, but here's a quick preview of what hopefully you and many others can enjoy in Miami in the coming years leading up to 2026. So please roll the video. So we encourage you to go to Miami2026.com. You'll be getting updates on all the amazing things that we will be doing to ensure that the World Cup and FIFA and Concacaf truly consider Miami as one of the top destinations to bring those games. So with that, thank you again for your participation.